I am very aware if I ask a question, I'll get an answer. But the problem with getting the answer is it's never the answer that I really want. So, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. What should I do? And essentially, I keep thinking about that a lot because it doesn't matter what I do exactly, because what I'm doing is just working for other people, and I should try to figure out how to work for myself. And my problem is figuring out the right locations to look. And I know there's a lot of money in the internet and trying to figure out how to be your own boss through the internet and the information, but it's figuring out how to apply it and then waiting through as you're applying it, because there's a waiting game for everything. And then also for the fact that I keep seeing the world falling apart in front of me, even though it's actually fallen apart a lot of times before. But this time it's like, wait, it's not just happening to me. It seems like it's happening to everyone else. It's just, I don't know, it's debilitating. It just makes me want to paralyze a little bit. And looking for work is, it's not really an ongoing process. I figure I have enough of my savings. I don't really have to worry for a minute unless something happens to the car, because that seems to be my biggest bill. Unless something happens to me, but I rarely ever get sick longer than a couple weeks, and no more expensive than a couple of dollars, honestly. Like, nothing over triple digits. I have enough weed to sustain me. So do I really need to really jump into a fucking new job? No, not really. And for the bills that I have, yes, they're pretty cheap for the fact that I still live at home, but doesn't still take on the mental draining toll of having to deal with the things that I deal with. But if that's the only toll I have to pay, then I guess I can't be too upset. And because I've come to really, really understand that life, you shouldn't really do all that alone. You should really try to find your own team. It's nice to be able to do things alone, but it's also nice to have people that you can fall on, because being strong for so long causes you to want to kill yourself. I don't necessarily have a team, but I do have less stresses that others do, and I feel like that's what wavers it out to where it's like, if I was jobless and I wasn't paying so low on rent to help out, or if the things that didn't happen to allow me to be able to do what I was doing didn't happen, then I would honestly be more stressed out, more irritated, blah this, blah that. But literally, it happened so perfectly. I can float, and I am floating, but as I'm floating, I'm still trying to figure out how to work on myself more. I'm starting to read a little bit more. Like, it's been probably the first time in 3, if not 4 days, since I've picked up this book. Now, probably longer than that. Since I picked up a book again, I've been typing more, and I've been doing both poetry and actually starting to try to write short stories. But at the same time, what good does that do if I don't show it to the public? But I do. But it's never anywhere that really helps me. Facebook isn't helping. Instagram won't help. Snapchat or TikTok. So it's like, I need to widen my horizons even more. But let's be honest to myself. It's really just the fear of rejection. But everybody gets rejected, and sometimes even the greatest minds have been rejected to still propel to be the best people of their generation. So it's like, it doesn't matter who tells you no. It doesn't matter how often they tell you no. It doesn't matter about the no. It's just, did you lose your drive after they told you no? Are you still going to do it? And sometimes they'll tell you no because it's generally a bad idea, and sometimes they'll tell you no because it's so great that they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you shine. And they just think everything, because it went bad in their life, or just, there's so many fucking variables of why people will talk down on you. It just makes it so fucking deterring to ever want to share any good news with people. Because some people be like, yeah, I'm happy for you. Fucking talk mad shit behind your back and be like, nah, no, that's fucking bad shit straight to your face. So it's just, it's irritating. And it's very disabling when you need people to enable you, but they seem to only want to enable you when it comes to spending your money and killing yourself. And honestly, I've had ideas of trying to figure out how I can get over the whole entire fear of rejection, kind of like desensitizing myself by being rejected so often. It's just like, yeah, I didn't want you to say no. I was hoping you didn't say no, but I guess thank you for your time and energy, and I shall be on my way. Like, I don't really get as upset as I used to. I've learned throughout all the years of my life, I've gradually and drastically, if I think from beginning to now, changed the way that I originally came out. I came out confused. I came out infuriated. I came out impulsive. I'm still impulsive. I'm still infuriated, but it's more controlled. I understand why compared to swinging and not understanding why I'm not hitting anything and why people are looking at me so weird. Now I understand people are looking at me so weird because I'm aware of my situation and I don't like it. And they don't like that I'm aware. But on top of disliking it, I also try to change it. Well, with my energy at first. Eventually, the whole entire scenery behind me will be changed too, but because I've never wanted money, I've never cared for money, I've just wanted peace, I've just wanted quietness, I've always wanted that. And I got what I wanted, but that's not necessarily what I need, because I also need my own space to be myself, to do nothing, everything, and whatever the fuck's in between all of that, because it's nice to have peace, but it's also nice to have meaning. I just have peace without any meaning. So I try to read, I try to write until something feels right. But that's enough with my spiel. Until next time, I guess.